All right. So what I'm going to show you today is one of our bigger teacher requests, and that is how to easily get students to the resource you want to get them to when that resource may not be housed directly inside of Clever. So obviously, if a kid needs to get to iReady or get to Seesaw or get to Discovery Ed, it's just one click away once they actually sign into Clever. But if you're trying to get them to Envision 2.0, or if you're using Padlet or Flipgrid, may not be as simple to get those links to your students. Now, we have been recommending all year long, definitely, utilize those learning platforms to put those links directly into Seesaw or Google Classroom if you're utilizing those outside resources to make it easier for those kids to navigate. But another alternative is also to build those links directly into your Teacher Clever page. So when you first sign into Clever, you have up in the top left your teachers page. Now mine says only visible to me because I'm sharing this class with a teacher, as you see at King Elementary. And since I'm not really their teacher, I don't want to confuse them by showing them a page that they don't need. So mine's only visible to me, but if you click it, you can edit the sharing to make it to where all of your kids can see that by clicking on the button right here. All students you teach, then hit save. Now this page will show up as one of the things inside their Clever. When they sign in, they can click on that page and then see all your resources inside. To add that resource, I've already added my category title of math. You could add different categories, call them whatever you want. You could also add categories once you're building that resource. So in this case, I'm going to add a link. We're going to use Envision 2.0. So go over to our proper URL. So we want to make sure it is the right page. So it's our KC33 sign in. We have KC Public Schools-mo. So we know that's the correct link. Now we can actually build this link into our Clever page. So we don't have to worry about kids, just Googling Savas or Googling Envision 2.0, going to the wrong page. Then their credentials don't work, all those headaches. So now we have the link. We'll give it a name. Again, that's just copying and pasting that. Now we're giving it a name that makes sense. We already have our math category, but if we didn't want to use math, you can just X out of that, call it whatever you want. So you can make new categories on the fly. But we're going to go with math because we already have it. And then choose an icon. So I'm going to go with the pencil here. If you wanted to, if you were so inclined, you go find, an icon of Envision 2.0, download it, and then upload that as its own special icon. So that'll be for our advanced teachers. But once you have everything looking the way you want it, go ahead and add that link. It creates that link for you, puts it right there. So just like all the other resources, your kids, when they first come in, just going to go back for me. There we go. Going a little slow. So when they first sign in, they'll see your page just like they see everything else. And then they click on your page, click on that link. That takes them to that correct link. They will still have to type in their credentials. Their browser might save it. It's kind of, hit or miss on whether or not it actually saves those credentials. But worst case, they still have to type those username and password in. But at least they're going to the right site and they're not just going to some random Envision 2.0 that they bounced to because they Googled it. But it's a good way, again, to get kids to Padlet, to get them to Flipgrid, any of those extra resources you're using that aren't already inside of Clever. This just takes the guesswork out of it so they're going to the correct spot. But if you do have any questions about that, how to get that going, how to get that started if you haven't already, please reach out to the digital learning team, and we are always happy to assist. Thanks.